What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. And for game number 2, we did the same damage. I'm talking about another blowout against the short-handed New Orleans Pelicans team. And you know, for preseason, you got to throw out the excuses first. It is preseason. And yes, we went against another pretty bad team. But once again, we're not looking at that. We're not looking at the box score. We're looking at how our team played as a unit. And for the second straight game, we played as a team. We played as a team that looks like they've been together longer than 4 weeks. You know, we played like a team that has chemistry that seems like it's been going on for years. You know, that's a credit to the players. That's a credit to the coaching staff. That's a credit to the management. Just to find the right pieces to put together. The smart players that we have are somehow able to figure it out to where they could play together and be on one accord, and that's awesome. You know, so we beat the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, that was a pretty exciting game to watch. You know, it was things on the line, especially for like players like Lonzo, who played for that team. And it was amazing to see because you can tell, even though Lonzo would never admit it, that Lonzo had a chip on his shoulder. And he finished off the game with 19 points and 5 of 6 from the 3. I'm talking about, yes, Lonzo Ball went 3-point crazy, you know, draining it from all over and even, you know, flexing at the end. And that's the type of confidence that Bulls players love to see, and that Pelican fan said that he didn't have over there. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Lonzo, when he's happy, when he's comfortable, you see these type of numbers, you know, and the fact that he can just pull it out his bag and do it whatever is awesome to see. Because, you know, Lonzo, he's a team-oriented guy. You know, his first idea is to get players involved. So, you know, Lonzo Ball had himself a game. He once again played tremendous defense, racking up steals, racking up assists. You know, we're just in for a great season. You know, for the lineup, shout out to Javonte Green again with his energy. Had a nice and one, finished off with 7 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, this dude is just a dog. You know what I'm saying? He comes from the PJ Tucker mode. You know, he fits so well with the starters. I hope that when Patrick Williams comes back, you know, he takes a couple things that he's seen Javonte do, because this dude fits almost perfectly with the starters. But everybody knows he's going to be coming off the bench. But that's fine. As long as this guy gets minutes, he has to, because I feel like he contributes a lot to winning. And seeing him alongside somebody like an Alex Caruso, that's going to be scary. On the defensive end, scary. So shout out to Javonte Green. Nikola Vucevic had a good game. You know, his scoring went up from last game. He only had 10 points last game, but this game he finished off with a double-double with 16 and 10. You know, I feel like he kind of took that challenge going against Valanciunas, which was awesome to see, because when the game is slowed down, we're going to be running a lot of players through Vucevic because he opens so much up for other players. You know, whether it's a pick and roll, pick and pop, you know, people going to be cutting. He's going to generate a lot of offense for us. So it was pretty good to see. He's still been pretty cold on his three-pointers, but I feel like as the preseason and the season goes on, he's going to heat up because everybody knows he shoots 40% from the 3. So I'm not really worried about that, especially in preseason. So Vucevic had a good game. You know, Zach did Zach. You know, it ain't too much you can say about Zach LaVine. That dude is a monster. Going, getting his points, 21 points in 28 minutes, you know. Just buckets. He had a nice little crossover he pulled out the bag that I'm not used to seeing him do. Nice little step backs, threes, driving to the hole. Man, he does it all. And so he's the number one reason, especially this year, why this team will be scary. And if I feel like he plays the same way and we're winning, Zach LaVine would not only be an all-star, but will be in the MVP conversation somewhere in the top 10. Mark my words. Stamped. And so, Yeah, Zach LaVine did his thing. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan. He started off the game a little cold, but the thing about DeRozan is just like he's kind of like he's grooving right now. He's just like he's seeing what everybody's doing because DeRozan knows who he is and what he's gonna do, especially come real game time. And so when the real games come, best believe he's gonna be like mid-range assassin, sniper. He's gonna be attacking way more. I feel like he's just going with the flow, making sure he's understanding the team, seeing what the team's about, seeing where he fits in with his team, picking his spots. And so DeRozan, he's been having good games. He finished off the game with 12 points. And it's a few people that's been kind of like panicking and worried about DeRozan, but I'm not, because it's preseason. DeRozan, he's a pro. You know what I'm saying? He's been in this game for 14 years, so a 4-time All-Star, so I'm not worried about him one bit. His defense is surprising me because he's actually putting effort on the defensive end, which all the experts say he doesn't do at all, so that's great to see. So shout out to DeMar DeRozan. It was great to hear the great comments he said about LaVine and Ball in his recent interview with Shams. He was just saying LaVine is probably one of the most talented wing players he's ever played with. So that's pretty dope to hear. That's a great compliment. So yeah, this team is just loving each other, man, and we loving the team. So shout out to Alex Caruso, man. This dude again is 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Like, he be all over the place. How is it that on this team you have at least 3 and maybe even 4 when Patrick Williams come back of players that just does everything, that just plays defense, rebounds, shoots the ball well? Like, we got those type of players on the starters and the bench. So shout out to Alex Caruso. He had a really nice buzzer beater shot. And yeah, man, he's gonna be great for us. The fans already love him, but once we start winning regular season games, it's about to be crazy. And Alizé Johnson, that dude on the boards. You know how Kawhi Leonard in college, his motto was "Board man gets paid." He needs to stamp that and have Alizé Johnson as one of the poster childs, because that dude just be out there getting boards. And the thing I love about Alizé is that he brings that energy, that kind of like a Joakim Noah, where he just out there hustling and yelling for the simplest hustle plays. And Chicago is going to love and appreciate that. So I feel like he has a chance of really getting some true backup power forward, backup center minutes just by how hard he hustles. And I love him showing off his little playmaking, bringing it up the court a little bit. That's going to be dope. So he has more to his bag. And yeah, that was great to see. Shout out to Troy Brown Jr. He had a nice game, once again, played great defense, hit a 3, hit a nice layup. So we know what he's going to do. He's going to be like that Swiss Army knife type of player. And yeah, so it was good. I'm not going to go through all the players, but it was nice to see Derrick Jones Jr. finally make a appearance from his injury. He had a nice alley-oop. I think they're going to be bringing him along slowly because he's going to be an essential part of the team. My man Ayo, he came in and hit a couple of shots. He's already showing his potential. They're going to bring him along slowly with all the talent on the team, which is no problem. And yeah, so, and it was good seeing Marco come in the game. He didn't score, but just seeing him make an appearance was pretty cool. So overall, a great game. Bulls won 121-85. It's just crazy. Like, I want to see this team when we're fully healthy. I'm talking about when we have Patrick Williams and Kobe White, because we're going to be scary. And let these experts keep sleeping on us. We seen somebody on the jump yesterday still. Well, the Bulls are looking good, but I expect them to make the playoffs within the play-in tournament. And then the other guy was like, nah, man, I have to disagree with you, man. Nah, the Bulls is going to be like 5 or 6 seed, which is, which I would take that. But I feel like the talent we have, we can go even higher. But, I'm definitely not going to be, looking at that throughout the season. I want the Bulls to take it step by step, focus on each and every game, which I think they will. They have the right pieces. They have the right IQ. And once again, shout out to Lonzo Ball, man. I feel like he was the player of this game. Just the fact that he did that against his previous team, that's just great to see. And it's just, he had a great quote before the game. It's like, do you have any pressure, anything you want to show? He was just like, nah, I have no ill will towards the Pelicans. I'm in a great situation. I'm happy and I'm blessed, so I'm good. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lonzo. Shout out to the Bulls fans. Definitely like this video to all the Bulls fans. If you messing with the team, like this video. If you're excited for the season, like this video. Subscribe to my page. I do pre-games and I'll be doing post-games for every game. You guys don't want to miss it. And once I hit 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. And one of the gifts I will be giving away is a couple of Bulls tickets. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Subscribe to my page and I'm out.